MetaTrader 4 Forex trading strategy. This strategy is meant for MetaTrader 4 and not MetaTrader 5. You cannot use it on MT5 platform. I have combined few indicators together to give us this accurate winning strategy. Welcome to Profiting Forex Trading. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so. And do give me a thumb up. That's all I need from you. Make sure you watch the video to the end so that you will not ask me questions that I'm going to answer in this video. And the download link to this particular strategy is in the video description. Make sure you download it. It is free. Now let's move on to today's strategy. Let me show you how I use these particular indicators combined together. Now we have these two arrows, the blue or Dodger blue and red. They are two different indicators, but both does not repaint, and I do not use any of these indicators in isolation. All must be in agreement before I place my trade. Let's see this example number 1. We have the two arrows here combined together. The red and the blue arrow pointed down for a sell, and then when you look at the other indicator too, it turned from green to red at this particular point. So condition number 2 met. Then the last thing you are going to wait for is this indicator to change either from blue to yellow and to red. So this is how I use this particular strategy. Once I have all the indicators in agreement, I just place my trade, and your stop loss will just be few pips above the previous high. This is the previous high here, few pips above it. That's where your stop loss will be. Then you will ride the trend, or you go out at the opposite of any of the indicator of the arrow. If it's changed, if any of it change, you can get out or make sure you trade your profit. So this is how to use it. This is for a sell signal generated, and this confirm this at this particular point. And when you look at it closely, this is where all the indicator agree, and this is where you are going to place your trade and ride the trend. Here we have one of the indicators here giving us a buy signal, and we are not going to take this particular trade since we do not see the second arrow there, and here is another one. So once we see this one in the direction of the main trend, this is our main trend for now. Our main trend is down. Here you see we have our main trend, and then this confirm this trend also. This is just the continuation, so you can add to your lot size. And here we have the two indicators combined together also. We have the two arrows at this particular point. The red is on top of blue at this particular point, and then here we have confirmation from this indicator, and here also this turn to green, and this is the right point to place our trade and ride the trend. So this is another example for a buy signal. And when you look at this point, we have another sell signal here generated. The two arrows are presented. The red is on top of the blue arrow, but when you check the CCI indicator, this does not agree with this set. So we are not going to enter sell from this particular indicator. Make sure you confirm it with the last indicator, which is CCI, before you place your trade. And here we have another indicator, another arrow rather. The red is on top of the blue arrow at this point, and when you look at CCI and these other two indicator also, they are all in agreement. So you can place your trade for buy, and stop loss will just be few pips below the previous low here, and you ride your trade. This is how to use this particular strategy. It is simple to use and anyone can use it. Make sure you watch the video today, and let's check look back a bit and see how the CCI will filter the fake signal. Here is another buy signal. Here we have the 2 arrow and CCI confirm this. So you will write the trend. Here we have opposite signal here, but we do not see the second arrow, which is red. So this trend is trade is invalid. Here we have a buy also in the direction of this. Then you can place this particular trade, provided this CCI is green. If it is not, then it is invalid also. And here we have another signal generated. We have the red on top of the blue arrow here, and we have CCI is green. Then we can place our trade. This is a valid signal generated by all the indicators. So all the indicators agree to this particular signal, and so you can place your trade and ride the trend. So you can use it on any time frame, either 1 hour or 15-minute time frame. Here is it on 15-minute time frame. We have the 2 arrow present here, but when you check the CCI indicator is not green yet, so this is invalid. Here we have the 2 arrow, and we have a CCI in agreement here, so this is a valid trade. Here is another 2 arrow, the blue and the red arrow, and we have the confirmation here, so this is a valid trade. So this is how to use. Here is another valid trade. Here we have all the indicators in agreement. So this is meant for MetaTrader 4 and not MetaTrader 5. Make sure you download the indicators. It is free, and the link to download this is in the video description, and I make video on how to download this particular strategy, so that no one will complain that they cannot download it. So let's check other pairs also. This is New Zealand Japanese yen. Let's try another pairs and see. Let's check AUD Japanese yen, and here is it on 1 hour also. We have a good setup here on 1 hour for sell. Here we have the 2 arrow present, and this turn to red for sell, and the CCI give confirm this trend also. We have a serious drop here. Here is another buy, this confirm it, and CCI confirm this buy also. This is a valid trade. And here is another one. We have the 2 arrow here, and this does not turn to red, just telling us about to change, but it didn't change. We do not see red on top of this yellow, so it is not valid, except we want to take quick pips, just small pips out of the market. And here is another signal generated here for a buy, and this is where we have the confirmation at this particular point. So you enter at that point, and stop loss 50 below the previous low, and you ride the trend. Let's check it on 15 minutes. So the principle remain the same, so I do not want to keep this video very long, and so let's check it on 15 minutes, then I will stop this video. Make sure you practicalize this on your demo account. Try it, test it out, and make sure you are used to it before you go live. Make sure you try it on MetaTrader 4 demo account. You can open account with any of the Forex broker. I drop some links in my video description. Alright, let's see how this play out on 15 minutes too. This is AUD Japanese yen, and we have the first arrow here for a sell. This is the second arrow for a sell here, and here we have this is red also. Then we will wait for CCI to have a red on top of the yellow, and at this point we have it here, and this is where you can place your trade. This is a valid trend. And here is another one. We have the 2 arrow here present. This turn to green, but when you check the CCI, it is not in agreement, so this is not valid. This is not valid until this particular point that we have this in agreement. So at this point you can place your trade, since we have this generated here, and so we have a continuation at this particular point where everything is in agreement, so you can place your trade here. So this is how to use this particular strategy. Let me check US 30. This is US 30. here we have the two arrow here, the blue and the red arrow, and here we have a confirmation at this particular point for a sell. So this is a valid sell, this is a valid buy. Here we have the two arrow, and here an agreement. Here is another buy here, this an agreement. Here we have a sell signal here, and this confirm it at this particular point. We have a buy signal here, we have the two arrow in agreement here, and the CCI gave us confirm this direction, so we place our trade. So this is how to use this particular strategy. It is simple, and you can use it, anyone can use it. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do so, and the link to download this MetaTrader 4 indicator is in the video description. Make sure you check it out. I'll show you the setting for each of the indicators used for this particular MetaTrader 4 strategy. And number one indicator I'm going to talk about or show you the setting is this FITA CCI indicator, and here is the setting. This is not the default setting, I have adjusted it. So the CCI value is 24, so and the E1 is 1. Just make sure you pause the video and set it up accordingly, and click OK when you are done. And the indicator, the CCI indicator, is this particular indicator on the indicator window. This indicator, this indicator, this is CCI indicator. Just click OK when you are done setting it up. So the second indicator is no repainting arrow, and here are the colors. You can use any color if you like. Here is the setting. Just pause the video and make sure you enter it accordingly and click OK once you are done. The second indicator also is this no repaint indicator, and this is the input. This is the input. Make sure you enter it and change the color accordingly. So those indicators gave us that blue arrow. The blue arrow, this is no repaint arrow, is blue, and the other one is red. I changed the color to red. This is where you have red here. I change it to red. Just make sure you look at the setting and set it up accordingly. So the other indicator I use, with the last indicator beside the symbol changer, is a SUMA indicator, and here is the value. I didn't change anything here, so you can use the default setting, but let me show you the value for this particular indicator. Just make sure you pause the video and enter it, but this is the default setting. I didn't change anything from this indicator, so just use it the way it is. And that indicator, that's SUMA indicator, is the other indicator that gives us a dark green and red color. I'll show you once I click OK. And this is the symbol changer indicator, where you can enter all the pairs that you want to monitor. This is symbol changer indicator at this left hand corner. So I've explained how to use it in the previous video, so I don't want to go over it again. So the SUMA indicator is this particular indicator that changed to red from green to red, and this is the arrow no repaint indicator, the first one, and this is the second one, the red also. So make sure you set it up accordingly and use it. This is meant for MetaTrader 4. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so and give me that thumb up. Till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader, Joe, and bye for now.